Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Aveni's Game Room.
This is Populous 2, Trials of the Olympian Gods, and it was released in 1991, and it was designed by Peter Molyneux under Bullfrog and then published by Electronic Arts. Now, I wasn't sure which version to actually cover, because I like all the versions. I've played it on the Atari ST and the PC and the Mega Drive and the SNES and a couple other formats, and I couldn't make my mind up. I was thinking maybe he's covering the DOS version or the ST version, since I haven't started covering any of my ST or DOS stuff yet, but then I thought, well, since I've done the Amiga version of the original Populous, I might as well do the Amiga version of Populous 2. So, this is the start screen, and then we get to create our deity. And you actually get to put your name in this time. Right, so look. There we go. Now, the first levels, you only tend to get fire-based powers, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend all my XP into fire, and we'll change my little picture, and we'll make him kind of a baldy, like me. Yeah, that'll do. Right, now, let's have a look. Let me go to Conquest Game. Now, on this part, it tells you, it's like the first one, it tells you exactly what you can and can't do. We can raise and lower the map anywhere. And we can raise and lower the map anywhere at sea level as well. The water is fatal. The only effects we have available to us is fire, which basically produces a column of fire and roams around the land, burning anything that it comes in contact with. Now, as the game goes on in your level, you do get more powers and things. There we go. Fire column. Ignite a dancing column of fire to burn out your opponent's people. To ignite one, left click on this icon, move your cursor to the close-up map, and then left click again. Now, that's the only power we have on the first level. So let's get this started. Right, now, same as before. You've got your game requester at the top. Basically, it gives you a little bit of information, type of game it is, and we've got the game options, and it'll tell you, basically, it goes over what you can and can't do. And we've got the help. These are exactly the same icons as the irony of the one. We've got go to rank, settle, fight, and then band or settle, depending on how many men are close by. And the mana bar is being moved to the bottom. There's my mana bar. And these are my people commands. I can raise and load the land, place the yank, make a knight, or use Armageddon. Then we have plant commands, which obviously because it's the first level we don't have any. Earth commands, wind commands, fire commands, and water commands. Obviously we don't have anything, all we have is one in fire at the moment, as this is only the starting level. Let's make some flat land for him so I don't get too far behind, because I've actually left the computer speed on fast, so he should be quickly building his population ahead of me. Now, as you can see, they've improved the graphics a little bit. change the layout a little bit. You don't have your movement arrows down here. It's all done with the keypad now. You just use whichever direction you want on the keypad. Which, to be honest, I'm not too keen on. I used to just prefer clicking, because then I can play with one hand and drink my coffee or my tea or whatever it is you like drinking. There's nothing better than a good cup of tea when you're playing this game. Right, now let's get a little bit more flat land and then let's see if we've got enough power to burn some stuff down. But it's much of the same as the first one, but it's got a lot more involvement. I mean, you can see the top right there, we've got this half Colosseum. The little blue dots, they represent my population. The red dots represent the enemy god's population. Then in the top left, we've got the book map again, which is slightly different, but you can also click those to go around the map if you want to, which is quite handy, but I always preferred them when they were down here with the rest of the commands, to be honest, but never mind. Have we got enough for a fireball yet? No, we haven't. Right. One of the features on this one that I kind of like is before you used to have to raise your land to get your people to come out. Now you don't have to. You can just hover over the building and right click once and it'll force people out of the buildings and they'll go find somewhere to settle, make more houses, increase your population quicker. God. But yeah, this is, I mean, as much as I love the first one, the extra powers and things on this one just make this one so much better for me. I actually have Populous on the Nintendo DS as well. It's one of the very few games I actually have for the DS, besides Mario Kart and a few other bits and bobs. I'm not really a big handheld gamer, to be honest, but I couldn't turn down Populous on the DS. The missus likes other things. She's got like little role-playing game things. What's it called? Ace Attorney or something. We got that from Asda, and where else did we get? Basically puzzle games, Duels or something she likes to play as well, but yeah, the only games I really play on the DS is my Mario Kart and my Populous. Other than that, I don't really use it much, to be honest. Right, have we got enough for a fireball now? Yeah, right. Now we can do a flame, column flame, and hopefully it will go around and it will burn some houses down. Now, because this is the first level, I can raise and lower the land anywhere I like. So, as we can see, he's got a nice little fort there. So what we're going to do is take it down a bit and we're going to drown his little fella. There we go. Go and drown you git. Go on. Looks like he's quite a strong one, that one. It's taking a while to die. There we go. Let's get some more people out. Get a bit more land done for them as well. Although there's plenty of land for them to build more houses and things. So they should be alright. But yeah, it's basically everything's kind of a little upgraded on this one over the first one. Like I said, instead of only, I think it's is it 8 or 9 powers on the first one? I think there's 29 in total on this one. There's also natural disasters that happen. Sometimes you'll get sea monsters going through the land. You'll get giant monsters creating earthquakes, and your men fall down the gaps, and There's fire monsters, little dragon things that go around setting everybody on fire, setting all your houses on fire. It just added a lot more to the game and made it a little bit more challenging at the same time. But yeah, this is my favourite Populous game, this one. It is. It's had a lot of hours over the years put into this one. But like I said, unfortunately with this only being the first level, there's not much that we can actually do. Yeah, start going to the Yank for a bit. Because we can make a warrior, so I'll make a bit of land while people go to the Yank. Oh god. And we'll make a warrior and we'll send him off into the wilds. And he can go start destroying the evil god's population for us. Right, let's see how... Oh god. Let's see how they're doing. We click our question mark. And then we click on one of our fellas. There we go. And he'll join there and let us know how that fella's going. And at the moment, you see he's got a mace. Now that should change. We'll end up with a sword in the end, as he gets a bit more powerful. He's got a crossbow now. Right. Let's make a bit more land over here, and we'll keep an eye on our little fella who's getting stronger and stronger. God. Yeah, this is another game that extremely good fun when you link a couple of Amigas together and play with friends. Oh god, there's a lot of fun to be had. And it is one of my favourite games. It is. It's very, very good. This is a game that can suck you in. It's kind of like, I don't know if anyone's played Elite 2 Frontier. That game was a bit bad for me when I got it. I was a little bit addicted, and I played it for about 3 or 4 days solid with no sleep. I couldn't turn it off. Easily 40 plus hours put into that game when I first got it. It was. I started on I got on the Friday morning and didn't turn it off till something like the Monday night, because I just couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. And I ate very little, but I did have a good supply of coffee to keep me going. Come on, get a few more people. But yeah, it can get a bit addictive. You have to be careful. There we go. Sword now. He's almost. Actually, we'll send him out now, and we'll get him settling again. And there he goes. Look. And now he's going to go off, and he's going to start attacking the red population. Let's get some more of these out. Start building some more houses, you buggers. Fill some of that land up. Because the evil people are getting too strong. So what we're going to do is we're going to start attacking him again and burning him down. Let's put one on his leader's house, if we can. See, now the fire is random. It doesn't go exactly where you click it. Sometimes it'll go a few blocks either way, but hopefully you'll manage to catch a few houses and things. Like that one there, that one spawned right on top of the house. There's got some down there too. Yeah, it's raining down fire. how's my little fella doing? There he is. He goes around and he'll kill them and destroy the houses and burn them down for me. Let's give this population a bit of a kick in. It's got a lot of people coming out there, joining together, so we'll see if we can burn them all down. What I should have done really was copied my save game over off my A1200, and then I could have showed you a high level with a lot more powers and things, but never mind. Right, let's do a bit more. As you can see, look, his population's starting to go down. My knight's doing terrible. He's dead now, right? See, my mana's got to back. I'm almost at the point where I can make another knight again if I want to. I'm not going to bother though. I'm just going to get my population up. We'll call Armageddon. See how much experience I make for it, and then you get to spend your experience in one of the elemental powers. But like I said, in the early stages, I only bother putting my experience into fire because that's all you really get to start out with. It's not until later on you start getting a much better. Go on, click around. Yeah, there we go. A much better selection of powers. Actually, that's his land. Why am I fixing his land? You can sod off. Right. Come on, get out of the houses. Stop making babies and make some more somewhere else. There we go. Get a bit more land up for them, because no doubt they'll fill up the other areas quite quickly. And now he's starting to encroach on my land. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell him to fight. So as I leave the houses, I'll just go running straight towards him and try and chin him. I'll try and steal other houses and things. That'll get his population down a bit for when I call Armageddon. One of the things that I didn't actually mention during the first Populous is there was a few expansion packs released as well. I think it was Final Frontier and other bits and pieces. Basically, what does it changes all the graphics, and instead of to countries and things, I think one of the expansions was given away on a magazine as well, and I went through them. There's an expansion for Populous 2, if I remember right. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Hey, we're close to Armageddon. Right, let's call Armageddon and we'll see them all run towards the centre. Same as Populous 1, will run around and have a big gangbang in the middle. Basically, all my people have been turned into warriors, and they'll go out and slaughter everybody. Oh, he's almost done. Oh, he's got one left down there. And he's dead. There we go. Now, it gives you a brief summary of how you did. We did it in 141 days. It's got my largest population, his largest population, mana, number of battles won, number of leaders died. and then my overall score, and then we click OK, and then hopefully we'll be granted a little bit of XP in the form of lightning bolts, and we got one, which is a bit poor, but never mind. And then we click, and then we go back here and we get to spend it. Now, like I said, I only put XP into fire at first because that's the only powers you end up having. But later on, I start spreading my XP around because obviously you get a lot of other powers as well. And there we go. That was level 1. I'm not going to bother playing anymore because I'll end up getting sucked in. And I'll end up playing it for hours and hours and hours. But yeah, this is Populous 2, Trials of the Olympian Gods. It was released in 1991. Designed by Peter Molyneux under Bullfrog and published by Electronic Arts. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.